Take two. Hello, I'm the TheZOMBIEJ. I did not know my camera was gonna run out of space on the card that fucking fast. I have only 54 minutes to work with on this damn SD card. Fuck you. Anyway, this is a video. Hello, I'm the TheZOMBIEJ. I've got tea. Very little, but hey. With this video, now I'm all riled up because I've been on LEGO's website flipping through the new stuff that's coming out this year. And besides a few Technic stuff that is actually decently interesting. Decently. And of course, the Tahoe minifig. There are very few things in the lineup of LEGO sets that I think are decent, but there's nothing exciting. There's nothing exciting here at all. LEGO sets are becoming the opposite of exciting. They're boring. There's some boring shit on here lined up for this year. There was a Winnie the Pooh set, just called Winnie the Pooh because it's Winnie the Pooh himself, and he's fugly. Winnie the Pooh looks fugly. They fucked him. They fucked Winnie the Pooh square in the ass, and out came honey. Yes, he came with a bucket of honey, and it's oozing out the sides. And there are two bees. There's two bees above that honey, as if they want it and keep it away from Winnie the Pooh. Wow. There are other examples of shit sets. LEGO sets are becoming stale, boring, lame, typical, trite, and not worth my time. Except for this video. The LEGO sets that are being released this year, and have been released, mind you, there's nothing exciting at all. Not even the Technic sets are exciting. But the thing is, if we lose Technic, what is there left? There's brick built stuff. The brick built stuff is not worth my time. There's very few items. There's very few LEGO sets that are actually worth my time in the form of brick built stuff. Otherwise, you know, sure, there was some plant looking stuff. There's some lovely magnolia leaf things, whatever. There's stuff like that. Sure, that's pretty cool. Not exciting, but it makes the room look nice. Sure. But other things that have been released are being released, like footwears, for example. There's a pair of shoes, clogs, whatever the fuck you want to call them, that are red, and they're bricks! They are 2x2 bricks. You wear those as shoes. What the fuck? Why would you want that? And there's two other pairs of clogs that are just not worth the time. Where's the backspace button? There we go. Also, minifigure collectible postcards. Nobody wants that shit. Even if you do, you are lying to yourself, because why would you want this shit in the first fucking place? Ninjago is still being released, and to my dismay, fuck Ninjago. Yes, I have a poster over there, but I had that for years, for the past couple decades, I think, or maybe less. Yeah, definitely less. I have that poster up there because I can. Bite me. So Ninjago, nothing good at all. The fucking brick heads. The brick heads are abominations. Why are they so obsessed with their own brick heads line? Why? Who in their right mind would buy a brick head of The Mandalorian, for example? Nobody wants that. Mandalorian wasn't even that good to begin with. Fuck it. And I'm not looking forward to the movie. No. Hell, Season 3 was a shit show anyway. Seasons 1 and 2 were okay, but not that great anyway. Mickey Mouse. Once again, they fucked Mickey Mouse square in the ass. And there's all kinds of sports-related shit, yeah. Buildable action figures in the form of sports icons. So you got this soccer player dude, soccer legend Ronaldo. We'll just call him by his last name, Ronaldo. I think this is another licensed set that no one rightfully in their right mind gives a fuck about. I'm not a sports fan at all. I just don't care anymore because the only sport that I care about is Coley! And that's a made-up sport. Then there's also Peanuts. Snoopy's Doghouse. Why would you want that? That's just bullshit. There's also the new Shield helicarrier. And it's $400 fucking dollars. The original that was released 5 years ago or whatever was also $400, if I recall. There are also some Speed Champion stuff that is decent, but not worth my time. I know I have some Speed Champions sets in the form of system builds and Technic. Yoda bust, no one gives a fuck. There's that god-awful Golden Retriever puppy. I'd rather listen to the album Puppy by Yui Kaori. Good J-pop album. Darth Vader bust, nobody wants that. And this is where things get really stupid. The Lionel Messi Celebration set, $200 You're basically buying a mosaic sort of thing, or three-dimensional thing. What you got here is the back of the guy with his jersey, with his number, and you see the back of his head. He's giving the fingers from behind. What the fuck? This is a terrible set. There's also a soccer ball. Hey, you want to play soccer? Don't use this one. This soccer ball, for the $230 that it... $130, sorry, that it costs, you're gonna break it! Clearly, it'll come apart. Helmets on display, no one gives a shit about those. Now, I've already talked about this before, the F1 Academy Lego race car. Female driver, pretty awesome. The car itself, good colors. Now, there is a new Technic motorcycle, it's called the Yellow Motorcycle. I want this. This is probably the only thing that I really want, because it's only $10. $10, that's a bargain. I love that. Good job, Lego. Yeah, this motorcycle could go really well with the motorcycle I already have from who knows how long ago. A few years or so. So yeah, a new motorcycle. Other than that, you have all sorts of garbage nobody gives a shit about. I mean, really, if you're buying all of this stuff at launch, you're an elitist. You're a Lego elitist, and that just makes you look awful. I mean, really are. You're a bad person. I mean, ugh. There's another fucking helmet. There's the London bus. There is this upscaled blue astronaut minifig, and includes a little robo dude. This is a nod to Classic Space. Now, what's unfortunate is that they don't have the split on the chin portion of the helmet. That's going to piss off some folks, and yet they're charging $60 for this fucking thing. It's on back order? Well, Classic Space logo. Yeah, this will go well with your Classic Space collection, clearly. Anything that's Classic Space, the fans will eat this shit up. Rightfully so, because this, I mean, I'm not a fan of the whole big, buildable minifig sort of thing. It's not great. It's stupid. It's bullshit. It's worthless, 100%. And it's why would you want to spend the money on that? Other than that, there's an X-Wing. I remember back in 1999 when the Lego Star Wars sets were released, I got the original X-Wing, and I loved that set back then. I miss that set. I really do. I want to get a copy of it off eBay and, you know, just revel in the nostalgia, because I can. And this X-Wing, I mean, it's not great, but whatever. 2 more brickheads. They look like stupid monstrosities from Fortnite. And yes, I hate Fortnite. Fuck you. More Star Wars shit. Another soccer legend. This is the same dude as before. Yeah, whatever. No one cares. Some Pokemon shit that nobody in their right mind gives a damn about, even if you're pretending to give a damn about it because it's Pokemon and because it's Lego. You know what I think? Once the license for Mega Blocks, Mega Constructs, whatever the fuck you want to call them anymore, once that license expired, Lego swept in and stole it, so they can make their own official Lego Pokemon sets. Because it's a big IP, and of course, all the big IPs Lego seems to be making shit tons of money out of. Well, you're not getting my money, Lego. Fuck you. 2026 U.S. Soccer National Team jersey. You might as well go find the jersey and wear it yourself. Who wants this? Only a moron would. Sunflower bouquet looks pleasant. The flower wall looks pleasant. Yeah, there's some pleasant stuff there. Sally's flower pot. Okay, this flower doesn't look bad. It looks fine. FIFA World Cup 2026 official emblem. The Madden and FIFA games are all garbage. They're the same thing every single fucking year. No wonder people dump those off at Goodwill, thrift store. Because nobody wants this shit. It's literally the same game every year, but worse and more glitches. Yeah. Also, a thing with FIFA is a bit of corruption. But, yeah. Oh, what the fuck? There's a Technic vehicle, Jeep Wrangler, Rubicon SUV. I might get that, but it's $65 fucking dollars. The Lord of the Rings Sauron's helmet, that is just a fucking waste. I mean, you might as well... you're better off getting a replica of the helmet and wearing it yourself. For cosplay, if you will, if you're really into that kind of thing. Speaking of cosplay, the Tahoe cosplayer minifig, you know what? Just forget the fact that it is a Tahoe cosplayer and just call it Tahoe minifig. Because cosplayer, that does not sit well with me at all. Cosplay is an interesting, sort of hobby. Sure. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Not my thing, though. But then you make this Tahoe cosplayer minifig, and that's just disrespectful, Lego. You know it. You know that that's disrespectful. Bionicle fans, we need to take the Tahoe minifig, the Tahoe cosplayer minifig, forgo the cosplayer portion, and just call it Tahoe. Tahoe the minifig. And there you go. I just gave you the solution to a problem that shouldn't even be a problem to begin with. We've got an airliner playing up on the front page, and it is another waste of money. I mean, seriously. Mario Kart, Luigi, and Mach 8. The go-kart looks okay, it's cartoonish in a way, but Luigi himself just looks stupid. You're better off playing Mario Kart, the game itself, on, I don't know, GameCube or whatever. Okay, fans of Monet might actually like the bridge over a pond of water lilies. If you're a fan of Monet, you might like that, and then again, you're better off getting a reproduction of the actual painting. This Pokemon, this Pikachu, looks terrible. It really does. The Mega brand version, big thing. That looked better. That looks better than this piece of shit. I mean, seriously. And of course they're going to charge $200 for this. You know what, Lego? I still think there are saboteurs in the company who are coming up with these prices, conjuring them up, and pushing them forward as if, you know, judgment from the higher-ups mean nothing. And then, of course, there's a Lego buildable shoe. There's been a few of these. Nike Air Max 95. Who wants this shit? You want a buildable Lego shoe? You might as well spend the money to buy actual Nike shoes and wear them. Yeah, you're better off doing that than buying this piece of shit. This is worthless. $100, my dick. Yeah, there's Winnie the Pooh. He looks terrible. Fugly. Well, remember when Lego did the Turtles, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sets? They were a complete fucking failure. Well, they fucked the Turtles once again! In the form of brickheads. Lego, enough with this obsession with the brickheads. They're not that good. They're terrible. One of the Turtles has teal as his greenish color. One of them is like OD green. The other two are two different greens. I mean, yeah, different colors of green. Yeah, different shades. Sure, okay, but still. Germany postcard. I'd rather collect postcards than build this piece of shit. Fuck off. Jurassic Park Jeep Wrangler. Now, the Jeep Wrangler looks good. It's decent for the most part. I will say that. But it's a license set! Double license, actually. Jurassic Park. Yes, Jurassic Park. And Jeep. The Jeep brand. So it's a double whammy effect! More money! Smart move, Lego. Not. But still, you're charging $200. That is way too much. Anyone who spends that much on this damn thing, fuck you. Battle at Drum Castle. This castle looks plain and boring. I don't care about it. Yeah, magnolia branches. Those look peaceful. Would look nice in the room. Not for $50. And of course, you got the Monsters Inc. characters, Sully, Mike, and Boo, in the form of brickheads. Stop with the brickheads, Lego! Ow. Ugh. I swear, anyone who likes these brickheads, you can go fuck yourself. They are worthless abominations. They are just there to sit on the shelf and collect dust. That's all there is. No posability whatsoever. Nothing to interact with unless you want to take it apart and build it over and over and over again for the next 5 days. You're wearing out the plastic. The plastic quality of Lego sets is getting worse. I would go as far as to say it's bootleg quality. Oh yeah, that ought to piss Lego off. But at the same time, it's true. Lego's quality is getting worse with each passing a wrong move they make in terms of, trying to cut corners and save a lot of money, but still charging an arm and a leg for each passing set they release. And there you go. It's all a game, and some of us are just suckers for buying Lego stuff. Because there are elitists out there. Yeah. You elitist fucks. Stop buying into these sets. Don't even look at these sets. They are not worth looking at. They are not even worth my time. So, as you can tell, I am not excited at all. In fact, I am appalled by some of this shit. There are very few sets that I actually care about. That motorcycle for $10, yes, please, give it. But, it's not that exciting. Lego sets are going to continue to get worse with quality and building techniques that are similar to what we've seen before. There's nothing new at all. The only thing that's new is another theme that is getting licensed. Thanks, Lego. The only thing that is actually good about some of these is that, well, they only last like a year or two before they take them out of production, so there you go, there's a plus. I still wouldn't buy any of these except for maybe the Technic vehicles, because Technic is still good. And if they kill Technic, Lego, if you kill Technic, you're dead to me. Because Technic is the only theme that's worth my time anymore, since you killed Bionicle twice. And no, I don't want the minifig at this point, because of what you did. You disrespectful cunts. Watch the previous video if you haven't already, regarding that. Well, I hope you liked this video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm going to close out of the website because fuck it. And I do apologize for having to re-record this shit because obviously I wasted too much time with the original recording, so you won't be able to watch that because the SD card, yeah, the SD card is a piece of shit. Either way, I hope you all enjoyed this video. What do you think about LEGO sets in the modern age? I don't think anything that LEGO will release at all this year or going into the next couple years or so in the future at all will impress me. I'm not impressed by what's going on with LEGO sets now. The only thing that's actually catching my ears and catching my eye is the fact that LEGO making bad decisions as usual. And they will continue to do so because they are a corporation. That's what corporations do. They make bad decisions. And we all know this. Look at EA, look at Activision, yeah, look at Hasbro. That's all I'll say about that. So, are there any sets that you are excited about at all? Well, I don't think, whatever. You're probably an elitist, because you're going to buy all these sets regardless. And anyone who buys every single one of these fucking LEGO sets, you're wasting your money. Buy what you want and leave the rest behind. That's what I would do. If I'm on a budget, I would just get the $10 motorcycle. Yeah, the yellow motorcycle. Awesome. I would love to have that. $10. Yes, please. Thank you. Anything else? It's hit or miss at best here in 2026. And for the past 5 fucking years, that's all it's been, is hit or miss. Mostly miss. And for obvious reasons. So, I will be back tomorrow, and I'll try to get a video out tomorrow. If I don't, well, whatever. I'll be back on Monday, Tuesday, or even Wednesday, possibly. I don't know. Point is, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks. Have a good fucking day, and peace.